Since the last video, I kind of slept. I slept like couple days, and yeah, it was a good experience. I will start streaming, hopefully by the mid of this year. So first and foremost, I want to do something that I haven't done. I was actually gonna live stream when I went to the Comic-Con the last time, and unfortunately I couldn't do that. So I couldn't do that because my phone was fucky. Basically, my phone didn't work. I had to borrow my friend's phone for the entire duration of the con. So I had to ask him permission to take pictures and videos, like, for the entire duration, which was quite sad and annoying for him, probably. And I'm really sorry about that. Also, here's our banner. I haven't used it that much, so hopefully we'll use it more. As you can see, there's still wrinkles there because I did not unpack it at all. I didn't use it for any type of purpose. So this is the first time you see that. So hopefully I'll be able to bring that to the cons. Which, speaking of cons, I actually said that I was going to do a Q&A, which I went around my friends, which are YouTubers, which I will put on the screen. As I go through the questions, we'll put their face on the screen. Their channel links will be in the description. So yeah, well, I'll go ahead and start with the Q&A because I don't want to, like, just waste too much time. And actually, this is the booklet that I actually drew my first concept, which is here. So this is the first concept of Night. So, and here is like the visual representation of the cosplay that I have in mind, obviously. And it's like haphazardly copied, pasted between my uniform and all that. And obviously I will implement more uniforms as I have the money, obviously. But hopefully we'll be able to do more, basically what I'm trying to say. So the first question comes from the person that actually did this logo, which is Akko. So they said, they asked, if you were a fruit actually, which one would you be? I'm gonna go with my favorite fruit, which is cherries. Like, I like both of them, the yellow and the red, regardless. I do not discriminate. And yeah, because I like them. They're cute looking, they're small, you can eat a lot of them, don't really feel anything. The second question they asked was, what got you into the military stuff? I've been a huge FPS fan since as a kid. I grew up playing Sega Genesis, I grew up playing PlayStation 2. So those two platforms were the ones that I got, my entire gaming from as a kid. And I remember playing Black as a kid on the PlayStation 2. And that was from EA, actually. But holy damn, that game was so great. That game was the first game that actually introduced me to the Italian shotgun Spas 12. Oh my fucking god. That game just, I really wish that I'd be able to, like, get a PlayStation 2 and play that game again. I do think I still have the disc somewhere here in the house. But I don't know. Maybe we'll find it one day. Yeah, okay. And who's your biggest inspiration? Well, I don't really have an inspiration per se for a male VTuber because I don't really watch male VTubers. I just mainly watch, like, female VTubers, obviously. That's how they came around from, like, 2019 with the Kizuna AI. And there wasn't like a male prodigy that just came around. There's a lot of Niji Sanji dudes, but those guys are like, I mean, they're getting graduated. So, anyways, this one comes from my really good friend Seb. We met like a year and a half ago. Really good content creator. You should check their YouTube. Boom here. And their Twitter, boom, here. So please go check them out. They asked, how many cons have I been to? So in total, last year I've been to 2 cons, and before that I went to 1 con, which was in 2018. Holy damn. And yeah, those were a lot of years ago. Their second question is, favorite dish. So obviously where I'm from, we have a lot of like different types of food. We have Russian food, we have Middle Eastern food, we have Turkish food, which is it can be considered as European and Middle Eastern. So I don't really give a shit. But I really like dolma, especially the one that is made from the leaves of grapes. Those ones are really good. They're also called cigarette dolmas, but in Turkish. But I'm pretty sure in different cultures they're called different names. But this one is the one that I really love with like yogurt on top. Give me that until the day I die. I will eat it. I'm like a dog. I will eat the same food until I die, and I will just eat it like it's the first time I fucking ate it. That's how much I like that. Okay, I will die on this hill. And she also asked, boobs, butts, or thighs. Actually, I'm really torn apart between butts and thighs. But if I have to go for it, it's gonna be thighs. I'm sorry. I mean, butts are okay, but practically speaking, you can't use them as pillows all the time. But thighs, now, that is portable. You can use that anytime. You can use that if you're tired and, in the public, you can just do that. You don't look like a pervert, So, I'm gonna go with thighs for the practicality. And I do love thighs. Come on. Who doesn't love thighs? Are you a traitor? Alright. And any crushes? I don't know if this is fictional or real. So I'm gonna go with fictional. My fictional crush will be, if it's an anime, obviously my top one waifu is Yukino from Origairu Snafu. She's gonna be the first one. Second is Valmei from Jormungand. The third one will be this is gonna be tight one because I don't know who to fucking pick and choose. This is let's see. Actually, if you watch Toradora, Taiga is not that bad actually. I really like Taiga, so I'm gonna put Taiga as my third. So if I do get hate for this listing, this tier, please put it on the comments, okay? I don't care. All right. What was the last question she asked? She said, favorite big VTuber. Okay, I wrote this really wrong. Like, I wrote this in a piece of paper because I was gonna read this on the con. Again, the phone didn't work, so I couldn't do this. I can't pick between these three. I don't know who to pick, okay? K-Sun is great. Marine is great. Watama is hard, So I'm gonna put three of them together because we don't discriminate. All right, now this is from my battle buddy, VTuber. Well, obviously not real life battle buddy, but we do play a lot of games together. Really chill guy. His name is Red Wolf Actual. Here's the YouTube. Here's the Twitch. Here's the Twitter. So he said, why Knight? So Knight is the name, obviously. So I think he just asked why I picked this name. The name-wise, I really don't know. The only few pointers that I can give is that one night I was up. It was like 3, 4. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go into VTubing. So I just picked Knight. It's just what I felt like doing it. And that was it. So I just picked Knight because it was middle of the night, and I felt like it was a bit edgy. It's kind of derived from my derived from my like Steam name, because I had like Dark 35 there. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna implement that, but in a different terminology. Put it there, like a synonym, and just put it that way. But that's the name. That's the name how it came to be. What's the inspiration behind the name? So that was like the entire explanation. So he asked that. So this is my friend from Instagram. We like go to Airsoft a lot. He's a really good, cool dude. I'm gonna call him Dan for the video's sake. He asks, just brief and really short. Are you happy? I'm gonna answer this in a kind of emotional way. 2 years ago, I was very unhappy with my life, especially when I started the VTubing like journey. I think that I felt really shitty. I felt so bad to the point that I didn't know how to express myself, and I just wanted to do something that I thought that I would really like. So that's why I went into VTubing. I never thought that I would actually try, because I'm a very shy person. You know, I don't like to be seen in public that much, but you know, I'm not like locked in, you know, all the way. I speak to people. I'm not extroverted, but like, you know, I don't back down from a conversation. So I think I'm just warming up to the point where I want to do the things that I really want to do, and you know, that makes me happy. But back then, when I started Night, that was like the most miserable point of my life ever. And yeah, maybe there's a life lesson in that, I guess. All right. This comes from one of my really good pals, Ryder. Here's his Twitch, here's his Twitter, and here's the question he asked. He asked, how do you manage being a cosplayer, a VTuber, or any other hobby within the work life while having a work life? So it was really hard. You don't sleep. When you come from work, especially where I am, you work a lot. Like, you don't get full weekends. You get 1 day off a weekend, so you work like 6 days a week, 8 hours a day. You know, plus 1 hour, let's just say, for like lunch. So 9 hours, and plus commute. Let's just say like 10 to 11 hours goes to work, and you know, I sleep like 5-6 hours. Then you gotta divide that to, you know, social media usage, Instagram fuckery, and all that. And you know, you gotta pick and choose the day that you're gonna stay home. Instead of like chilling, you gotta do something. You gotta do an activity to like maintain everything. It gets tiring. So that's why I wouldn't say do it all the time. Do it when you feel like you have the energy for it. Don't force yourself, because if you force yourself too much, you're gonna burn out. So that's not a good thing. So managing your time is really hard, but I'm really good with numbers sometimes, like when I actually use my brain. So I kind of know when I'm gonna be very tired and like be done with everything, and when I will have extra energy to do one more activity before I like throw in the towel. So yeah, I gotta, you know, go on with that. So I think that should be all the Q&A things that we had. So yeah, we had 5 questions from 5 different people, I believe, and that was great. I love these people to death. They're great people. Definitely go support them. I mean, I got like a couple of subscribers from the last video. Thank you so much. Even though that didn't like perform good, I don't care. You know, this is YouTube. This is nothing serious to me. So I really appreciate everybody subscribing. If you consider to donate, I do have a link. I'm trying to get an airsoft gun to actually post videos, because I want to do like a variety type of you know, content where I do multiple type of things. Hopefully we'll get some sponsorships in the future where, you know, I don't live in the big United States, so I can't just go around shooting guns, but we do have some ranges, and if I do get some enough money, hey, we can go, you know, shoot some guns, film them, you know, post them here. We got some Russian guns, some Segas and all that. But yeah, they cost a pretty fucking penny. So for the time being, I'm just thinking of just getting a whole equipment for GoPro and all that. Since I got all the gear that I think I need, I just need like the gun stuff. And once we get that, we'll be able to start pumping up some airsoft videos, which we do go actually a lot now, because you know, we do have like a 5-man group. So that's great. Go outside, touch some grass, do some activities. Don't stay home, it's not good for you. I don't really have a lot of space on my phone, so we have to cut it short here. And yeah, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. If you did actually watch to the end, please do comment. I will really appreciate that. Thank you so much. And gaming content will come in like 2-3 months. So I don't want to promise anything, but I will pump out these videos. And it takes me like 1 hour to put everything on. So please appreciate the efforts that I'm also putting in. So yeah. Alright. I love you guys. Have a good day. Go touch grass. And don't use Twitter as much as I do, please. Thank you. Bye.